220,000 people die every year as a result of the 2.5 million tons of the pesticides used on crops around the world. Pesticides are chemical solutions used to exterminate insects and other organisms that are harmful to crops. Agriculturists often use pesticides with preservatives to make their crops last longer. However, these chemicals are more harmful than they are useful. Of every country that uses pesticides, America uses the most, substantially. The United States government should ban the use of pesticides and force organic farming on American agriculturists.
People consume pesticides through the foods they eat. Pesticides can also be spread to nearby bodies of water when they are sprayed onto crops.
Pesticides are proven to have negative effects on the human body. Research shows that pesticides could be a cause of both breast and prostate cancers. Even in low doses, pesticides could cause leukemia, lymphoma, and brain tumors. There's also a relative risk of children getting cancer when their parents have been exposed and associated with pesticides. They may be the cause of many asthma attacks for children under the age of 5 as well. How can we ignore these risks? It seems unreasonable to put our food before our lives. Children who live on farms are especially at risk to the effects of pesticides. Children in general are more at risk than any other age group. This is because their bodies are still growing and changing. According to Organic Farms, What You Need to Know, children and fetuses are the most vulnerable to the effects of pesticides. This is because their immune systems, brains, and bodies are still developing. Exposure to these pesticides at this age can be dangerous, as it can cause behavioral disorders, developmental delays, harm to the immune system, autism, and motor dysfunction. This is particularly the case with children growing up on farms. Because they are constantly surrounded by the pesticides used on their parents' farms, they are in peril to the effects of the chemicals. Ace Torcell, an 8-year-old boy, lives on a farm that is pesticide-free. This would be him if his family did use pesticides.
Pesticides hurt the natural residents of the plantations. Although the point of using pesticides is to kill off harmful pests, they are also hurting innocent organisms. It's unfair to the bystanding plants, animals, and insects who are simply trying to live in peace, to eventually be killed. On a farm similar to this one, the cattle could be fed crops that were grown using pesticides. As a result, it is common that their hooves become soft, which can be a major problem, especially in the bucking bulls industry. They can also develop countless diseases, as they are more susceptible to the effects of pesticides than humans are. Pesticides interrupt the natural progression of life. If they are used on farms, agriculturalists should be mindful of the native species. Organic crops are better for consumers and the environment. Organic foods are proven to have higher amounts of vitamin C, magnesium, phosphorus, and iron. These are all nutrients that are vital for healthy functioning in the human body. Why Organic says, certified organic producers go to great lengths to ensure that their products are safe and risk-free. Organic farming practices reduce pollution, which is a major problem in today's society. It also conserves water and reduces water contamination. It does not generate a loss of biodiversity. It actually helps organisms such as worms, who help crops grow. Organic farming reduces soil erosion and increases soil fertility. Overall, organic farming uses much less energy. Why Organic also says that organic farmers are focused on preserving the soil for future generations by farming in a way that sustains nutrients and harbors beneficial organisms.
With all the benefits of organically produced food, and with all the disadvantages of food produced with pesticides, it is nonsensical that there are so little organic farms. Agriculturalists argue that using pesticides and preservatives are more beneficial than the possible risk. Pesticides help them grow crops faster with fewer incidents. They also help make the produce last longer, giving them time to transport them around the country. Overall, farmers don't make the switch to organic because they want to make as much profit as they can. Since organic farming is generally more expensive, agriculturalists do not want to risk losing money. Pesticides may be helpful to farmers. However, the overuse of them is selfish. To put humanity in risk for personal benefit is wrong and should be prevented. The overuse of pesticides has many negative side effects to both the human body and nature. The best alternative for pesticides is the production of crops through organic practices. Agriculturalists are hesitant to make the change because going organic can be expensive. However, the benefits of American citizens' health and to the environment from the use of organic farming far outweigh the costs. It is time for American government to make harmful pesticides illegal and switch to strictly organic